Did you know you have the power to transform your health and your life? After years of suffering with undiagnosed autoimmune symptoms, I found myself on an endless loop of expensive supplements, broken promises, and drive-through meals. I was a busy working mom struggling with chronic pain. I could no longer keep up with life until I decided to take my health into my own hands. I discovered the healing power of whole foods and incorporated a healthy lifestyle that is simple, affordable, and maintainable even when life gets busy. With easy, whole food meal prep, meal planning, and wellness strategies, I healed my autoimmune symptoms, regained my energy, and lost 30 pounds along the way. I discovered I had the power to change my life, and I know you have that power too. Whether you're looking to reduce inflammation, lose weight, or optimize your health, this is it. Get ready to discover the vibrant life you deserve with the Prepared for Wellness podcast. I'm Ashley Cavolo, and I can't wait to join you on this journey. Your new free gift is available now. Get your copy of the new recipe ebook, 8 Simple No-Cook Meals in 10 minutes or less by Prepared for Wellness. Get ready to leave behind boring salads and sandwiches, forget skipping meals or spending hours at a hot stove. With my 8 exclusive no-cook meal recipes, you will be whipping up healthy meals in no time while increasing your intake of vital nutrients and antioxidants. The recipes will leave you feeling full and energized to take on those hot summer days. I will leave the link in the show notes so you can get your copy right now. Welcome back, friends. So today I am sharing with you my 10 daily food habits to reduce inflammation. If we go back to October, when I first started my podcast, in episodes 1 and 2, I took a deep dive into my autoimmune journey, and I shared the key to my health transformation was an anti-inflammatory lifestyle. Today, I am still following the same protocols I used back then to heal my body. A lot has changed over the 5 years, but as a busy working mom and wife, my anti-inflammatory non-negotiables have stayed the same because they really work for me. So I am letting you in on my secrets and sharing my 10 daily food habits to reduce inflammation. So before we dive in, let's just talk about what inflammation is for a few minutes. So if you have been following me, you know chronic inflammation is the root cause of most diseases. This is long-term inflammation that affects every organ, process, and cell within your body. When there is inflammation in the body, our immune system reacts to reduce it by releasing pathogens. The longer the inflammation lingers, the harder the immune system works, and eventually the pathogens will attack healthy cells and tissues to eliminate the problem. This causes a breakdown in the affected cells, tissues, and organs, leading to diseases such as Alzheimer's, dementia, diabetes, heart disease, cancers, liver and kidney disease, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol, to name a few. So in addition, the increase in inflammation suppresses the immune system, and this leaves you susceptible to illness. And this all sounds a little scary. However, most of the factors that cause inflammation are simply lifestyle choices in many cases. Smoking, alcohol use, eating processed foods, high sugar and carbohydrate intake, toxins in your environment, and stress can all trigger inflammation. However, like I said, these are choices. You can choose to do things differently in a healthy way that will reduce inflammation rather than letting it build up and take over your life. I will show you exactly how I do that on a daily basis. So first up, we have limit processed foods. Processed foods are loaded with toxic ingredients from dyes to highly inflammatory oils. And to put it simply, these ingredients wreak havoc on your body by feeding damaged cells and destroying the healthy bacteria in your microbiome. When you continue to eat toxic ingredients, your body becomes chronically inflamed, and this is when the risk for disease rises. So when it comes to processed foods, keep the following tips in mind. Look for food labels with 7 ingredients or less. Read labels and look for clean ingredients you recognize. Choose nitrate-free meats. Choose grass-fed, free-range meats. Stick to the following oils: olive, avocado, and coconut oils. Avoid options high in sugar. I like to stick to 7 grams or less. Avoid options high in carbohydrates. I look for 15 grams or less. Avoid processed oils such as palm, sunflower, rapeseed, safflower, cottonseed, peanut, canola, and vegetable oils. And just a side note from personal experience, the following oils are highly inflammatory to my body: peanut oil, sunflower, and safflower oils. The severity of your inflammatory reaction will depend on your body. And next, is one of my favorite things to talk about: increasing whole foods. Whole foods are full of antioxidants and phytochemicals that fight free radicals and support cell health. Healthy cells keep damaged cells at bay, reducing the risk of disease and increased inflammation. And in return, you will reap anti-inflammatory benefits throughout your entire body. So here is what I aim for each day at minimum. If you go above and beyond these goals, that is a major win. Include 1 to 2 servings of vegetables at each meal. Have a fruit or vegetable with every snack. Top your meals with additional fruits or veggies. So talk about salads and we just pile on diced veggies, beans, things like that. Or if you're having, say, tacos, top it with diced veggies. And then my favorite whole foods to include in my day are berries, avocado, leafy greens, broccoli, cauliflower, onion, peppers, tomatoes, sweet potatoes, zucchini, and summer squash. And if you add broccoli sprouts to meals, you will get very high anti-inflammatory properties. Next up, try gluten-free. See if it works for you. For some people, including myself, gluten triggers a response in the body that increases inflammation. If we are not aware of it, we continue to eat gluten and inflammation becomes chronic. I discovered my issues with gluten after taking a month-long break from it. My inflammation and digestion issues improved within a matter of weeks. So when choosing gluten-free, pay close attention to the ingredient labels. Gluten-free does not always equal healthy. Look for the ingredients that you recognized. Avoid processed oils such as palm, sunflower, rapeseed, safflower, cottonseed, canola, and vegetable oils. And I swap bread, cracker, and chip products with gluten-free options as often as possible. And next, this one is big for me. It may not be so important to you, but I watch carbohydrates and sugar levels. Carbohydrates and sugars can be found in processed foods and are naturally found in fruits and vegetables. However, the processed kind are the concern here. I never watch my carbohydrate intake when I eat fruits and vegetables, but I always watch my processed food intake to reduce inflammation. The easiest way to avoid all of this is avoid processed foods altogether: white flour and white sugar. Replace white flour with almond or coconut flour. Replace white sugar with coconut sugar, maple syrup, or honey. Look for 15 grams of carbohydrates or less. Look for 7 grams of sugar or less. Avoid processed white flour and sugar. Avoid processed foods altogether. And on a side note, there are some clean, mildly processed options out there. Simple Mills is a great brand, and I'll link their website in the notes. So the goal here is not to avoid carbohydrates necessarily, but it is to keep your inflammation and your blood sugar stable. So that is the goal here. And next up, omega-3s. Omega-3s support inflammatory reducing molecules while also aiding in insulin, heart, and brain support. This plays a major role in cellular health, allowing cells to eliminate damaged cells for a healthier system. So try flaxseed. I add a serving to my morning smoothies. Bob's Red Mill is my favorite. Nuts, walnuts are my favorite. Well, they were until I developed a sensitivity. Seeds, I try to eat sunflower and pumpkin seeds and chia seeds daily. I top my yogurt with them, add them to a salad, or just eat them as a snack. And avocado, I try to have a whole avocado just about every day. I'll cut it in half, have one half with my breakfast, say eggs or avocado toast, and then I'll have the other half with lunch or dinner. Salmon is a great source of omega-3s for those who eat seafood. I do not eat seafood, but if you do, that's a great option. Fresh turmeric and ginger is the next one. Ginger and turmeric both have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory benefits. Both reduce free radicals in the body, supporting the cells, and in return, inflammation is reduced and prevented. You can get amazing benefits from ground turmeric and ginger. Adding them fresh to smoothies or meals will take health benefits to a new level. My favorite way to use them is to put a fresh slice of each in my smoothie each morning. So you can add thinly sliced turmeric or ginger to meals, add grated ginger to soups. There are some amazing ginger and turmeric teas out there. I'm going to link some in the notes for you. Next up is healthy fats. Healthy fats provide a dose of monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which play a role in reducing inflammation. In addition, healthy fats will keep you fuller longer and aid in slowing your metabolism, which is an added plus. Each day, I ensure I am getting avocado, typically one per day, flaxseed. I try to get 1 to 2 servings in. I at least get 1 serving in my morning smoothie. Chia seeds, I try to get 1 serving in. I might add it to my morning smoothie or my yogurt. Olive oil or avocado oil, I use both for cooking, drizzling on salads, and vegetable side dishes. Avocado has a very high heat tolerance for cooking on the stove, so that is my choice for cooking. I'll use olive oil more so on salads and drizzling on food. Nuts and seeds, I typically have sunflower and pumpkin seeds and sprinkle them on my yogurt, salads, or have them for a snack. Dark chocolate, the darker the better. I typically will have 1 to 2 squares of 75% dark chocolate every day. Sometimes 70% is the darkest I can find, so that's the option I'll go with, but the darker the better. And then we have collagen. Collagen has really been talked about quite a bit lately. Collagen is a key element in inflammation reduction. It supports joint health, keeps our gut microbiome balanced, and it fights off inflammatory cytokines, all of which affect inflammation levels in the body. You can use collagen supplements, however, it is imperative that you research the ingredients and the source. Many supplements are made of fillers, which is a waste of money and a potential health hazard. Collagen is typically made from cows' eggshells and fish, so ensure your collagen is sourced from antibiotic-free grass-fed animals and wild-caught fish. And in addition, foods rich in vitamin C, copper, and zinc aid in collagen production. So below are my favorite ways to get collagen each day. I use Ancient Nutrition collagen. This is a bovine collagen. The ingredients are clean and they are very clear about where they are sourced. I add 1 serving to my morning smoothie every day. I try to get in beans and legumes each day. I add them to my salads and my meals. Broccoli, add to salads and meals. Tomatoes, I like to dice them up and add them to salads and my meals as well. And then, of course, nuts and seeds. And then, one of my most favorite secrets to reducing inflammation, and it happens to be free, this is water. Water is a key player in the body's detoxification process as well as hydrating organs. The simple act of drinking water ensures your entire body is functioning properly, including our detox systems, organs, and cells. Without water, everything slows down, including the ability to fight inflammation. My favorite trick is to carry my 64-ounce stainless steel water bottle with me everywhere I go. I will link that in the show notes for you as well. It keeps things super cold. It's really affordable. I think it's about $24 on Amazon. I sip this all day long, from the time I wake up all the way to bedtime. And by the time I get in bed, I usually have had 3 or 4 of these full water bottles, which is amazing. So get yourself a nice water bottle, something you'll enjoy using, fill it up, and just drink it throughout the day. When it's empty, fill it right back up, and you'll be good to go for the entire day. So next up is catechins, vitamin C, and vitamin D-rich foods. Catechin is the anti-inflammatory oxidant found in foods like green tea, berries, red wine, and dark leafy greens. Vitamin D and C are found in many fruits and vegetables, and together these vitamins and antioxidants work together to eliminate damaged cells, ultimately eliminating oxidative stress. So I try to get 1 to 2 cups of green tea, and I'll do steeped in a tea bag, or I will make a matcha latte. I try to get 2 or more servings of berries each day, 1 to 2 squares of dark chocolate per day, 2 or more servings of dark leafy greens, 3 to 4 servings of colorful fruits and vegetables such as oranges, peppers, tomatoes, carrots, berries, and onions. These are pretty much realistic servings that I find is reasonable for me to fit into a day. More is going to, of course, help you even more so than what I'm suggesting here. This is what I find is manageable for me. I'll, of course, increase this as often as possible. So the takeaway, this is how I live an anti-inflammatory lifestyle that works for me and my schedule. You can see how easy it is to make these habits fit with your schedule, lifestyle, and preferences. It comes down to making a healthier choice. Think about areas in your life where you could make a healthier swap with some of these suggestions. Make a few swaps at a time, and before you know it, you will be feeling better and reducing inflammation. Next week, I will talk about my healthy habits that reduce inflammation in other areas of life, such as stress reduction, movement, and you don't want to miss this. So check back next week, and I'll see you then.
Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope this episode helped you in your health journey, and just maybe you learned something new. If you loved this episode, please leave a review. When you do, you are helping this podcast reach others around the world. Visit my website, preparedforwellness.com, to view my coaching offers, free recipes, and so much more. Don't forget to grab your free gift while you're there. Follow me on Instagram at Prepared for Wellness and join my VIP Facebook group, Prepared for Wellness Community. Don't miss out on the fun and special announcements.